So our next topic is balancing chemical equation. So we have learned that what are chemical reactions and what a chemical equation is. Now we should learn about balancing chemical equation. So why we need to balance a chemical equation? So let's take an example of our real life itself. So there are two friends. So two friends meet each other and they speak to each other, say hi, hello, and so on. Once a lot of conversations happen, so at a time they feel that they cannot be friends so longer, so they break up. So the same way here we can see that the elements of an atom can, when they are combined together, they can break, or individual elements can combine together, and this forms totally a chemical equations. Later on we need to balance it. So we can understand here that the elements, combined elements, there are 4 different elements combined here. Also in the reactant side and the product side should be equal. Means here there are 4, here also there needs to be 4. So you can see that when it is split up also, you can see that 1, 2, 3 and 4. So the balancing chemical equation relates to the law of conservation of mass, which is already discussed that a mass can neither be created nor destroyed, but it can change from one form to another. So let's start with the balancing now. A simple example, carbon plus oxygen gives rise to carbon dioxide. So here that is the reactant, or it can be called as LHS, and this is the product side, it is also called as RHS. So always, so LHS should be equal to RHS. So we can see that here carbon is one element, here it forms, oxygen has 2 atoms of oxygen, that will give rise to single atom of carbon and 2 atoms of oxygen. So here we can see that carbon is 1, oxygen is 2. Here also carbon is 1, oxygen is 1 plus 1, that is equal to 2. So we can see carbon, reactant and product. Carbon at the reactant is 1, product also is 1, oxygen in the reactant side is 2, oxygen in the product side is 2. So here we can say that LH is equal to RHS, hence the equation is balanced. So we'll take next example. So hydrogen plus oxygen. So when there are 2 atoms, they are called as diatomic molecules. Gives rise to H2O. So here we can see that hydrogen is 2 in the reactant side. So let us take LHS, here RHS, but never forget to write it as reactant and products. So here we will write down each elements individually, that is hydrogen, oxygen, reactant, product. So in the reactant side it is 2. Number of atoms of hydrogen is 2. Here again it is 2, H2. And oxygen is 2, but here we can find it as only 1. So here the equation is unbalanced. Here the equation is unbalanced, so we need to balance it. How we can balance it? So into 2. So here it is 2, we can make it into 2 into 2. In the product side we should take 2. But here we can see that you cannot add here 2. Here if we add 2, here we will be totally changing the formula. Formula will be changed and product also changes. Instead of water molecule we will get hydrogen peroxide here. So we can never use it as a subscript. Subscript numbers cannot be used. So we can add only numbers to the coefficient. So to balance we will add only the numbers in the front of the atoms or molecules. So this is the right way of continuing with balancing of the equation. So now we will see that H2 plus O2 gives rise to H2O. So we have already seen that hydrogen is balanced. Hydrogen has 2 and 2. So this is okay. So oxygen is 2 and 1. So we will add into 2. So this also needs to be made 2. So here in the coefficient we will add 2. So now when we add in the coefficient, here we can see that hydrogen is getting unbalanced again. So hydrogen in the reactant side it is 2 and hydrogen in the product side is 4. Now oxygen is okay with 2 and 2. This is got balanced. Now we can see this is unbalanced. So this method is hit and trial method. So now hydrogen is 2 in the reactant side, 4 in the product side. So how we can make it into 4? So 2 into 2, that is 4. So here again 2 we will add. So this will be 4 and 4. So now we can see that it is 2H2 plus O2 gives rise to 2H2O. So here we can see that hydrogen is reactant is 4, hydrogen in the product is also 4, oxygen in the reactant is 2 and oxygen, so 2 into 1, that is 2 into 1 is 2. The oxygen product side also it is 2. So reactant is equal to the product, hence LHS equals to RHS, hence the equation is balanced. So let's say that if you want 6 molecules of oxygen, like O6, so you cannot get it directly. So already you know that oxygen is diatomic. So already you have O plus O is equal to O2. So you have already O2 here. So what needs to be added to the oxygen 2 to get O6? So you can add 3 to the oxygen molecule to get it as 3 into 2 is equal to 6 molecules of oxygen. Okay. So next we will see another example. CH4 plus O2 gives rise to CO2 plus H2O. So we know that hydrogen and oxygen are diatomic. Diatomic means they have two molecules of oxygen and hydrogen each. So that we will take hydrogen and oxygen at the last. So let's take carbon reactant. Again the same way, Hit and trial method. Reactant, product. So this is your LHS. This is your RHS. So your left hand side of the arrow mark will be your LHS and right hand side of the arrow mark is your RHS. So let's see now. Carbon in the LHS is 1. Oxygen, carbon in the RHS also is 1. So next we will take hydrogen. Hydrogen is 4. There it is 2. Oxygen, here it is 2. Oxygen, see 2 plus 1. It is 3. So here into 2 we will do. So you can make it as so you can see that CH4 plus O2, carbon is 2, that has got balanced already. Hydrogen is 4 in the reactant, so in the product also it needs to be 4. We will multiply it by 2 to make it 4. So we have added 2 to the coefficient. Hydrogen has become 4 now. That has also got balance. Next we will see oxygen. Oxygen is 2. Here it is. See, let us see now. It is again getting changed. 2 of the oxygen. 2 of the oxygen again. That is 2 into 2. It is becoming 4. 2 into 2. So 2 into 2 is oxygen is becoming 4. Here it is 2 in the reactant side. So we should make it 2. So we added in the coefficient of the reactant side as 2. So we will get it as 4. So hence the equation is balanced. So it is now CH4 plus 2O2 gives rise to CO2 plus 2H2.